So, somebody told you you could remove inquiries in 10 minutes, huh? Okay. What's up, guys? Victoria, your credit solutionist here from fixmyficonow.com. So you clicked on this video because you want to know how to remove hard inquiries from your credit report. You are like a whole lot of people. Now, some of the tactics I'm going to give you are probably not things that I would recommend that my clients do because they are not ethical, and some of them are actually not even legal. So for the purposes of this video, this is not legal advice. This is basically for entertainment and informational purposes only. Use these tactics at your own risk. All right. Now, because you are probably like 8 in 10 Americans that have score debilitating errors on your credit report that you don't even know exist, what I need you to do is get this game on a regular basis and go down and beat that subscribe button and kick that notification bell, like both of them owe you money. All right. Let's talk about the differences in the inquiries. There are hard inquiries and there are soft inquiries that can hit your credit report. The soft inquiries don't really matter. Those come from people that want to see if you may be a good candidate to apply for their product. So think about like when you get those credit card offers in the mail. That's pretty much a soft inquiry. A hard inquiry, however, is something that, a lender is going to use to see if you really are a good candidate for their financial product and if they want to lend you the money, right? These inquiries that are hard don't even really affect you for that long. In all honesty, it's probably the first 6 months that they're going to affect you, 12 months at the most. And they're supposed to fall off after 24 months. So the first tactic is look at your credit report. And if you see that there's any inquiry that is on there that is more than 24 months old, go ahead and submit a dispute letter or call the bureau to get that removed. This next tactic is for those of y'all that are willing to risk it all for a couple of measly inquiries. You can call the credit bureau and speak to the fraud department and have them remove those inquiries that way. Here's the issue. If the representative on the other end of the line is doing their job, they're going to ask you for a police report, because if you are saying that the inquiries are fraudulent, you're saying one of two things. You're saying that the credit card company took your information somehow illegally and was being, sinister, and they basically applied for credit in your name. So you're slamming the credit card company. The other thing that you're possibly doing is saying that some random stranger stole your identity. That's really serious. Identity theft is no joke. And if the representative's really doing their job, they're going to ask you for a police report. If you have a police report that you filed fraudulently, you are now guilty of a misdemeanor, and you could possibly have a large fine or do some type of jail time depending on the seriousness of the infraction. So this is not my favorite tactic. And another thing about riding dirty with those inquiries. Now, if you call in, you may happen to get a really laid back representative that's probably working from home and doesn't really care. If that person removes that inquiry, perfect, you're golden. Okay. I'm not saying this tactic doesn't work. If you are able to call and get that inquiry removed, do not take their verbal word for it. You need to get some kind of documented proof, have them email you or have them send you a hard letter within 7 to 10 days that they totally removed that report. A lot of times when you call in and they say that they've removed it, what they'll say is that they will investigate and then remove. So you need to follow up and make sure that it truly got removed if you're going to do the calling and writing dirty method. The next tactic is a good old-fashioned letter. There's nothing wrong with writing a letter and sending it to the bureau, telling them that you're questioning the information that's being reported about you. I prefer this method because it's clean. You have a paper trail. If it ever goes to court, you definitely have proof that you tried to rectify the issues that are on your credit report. It also puts their feet to the fire because you can't really prove that you called, but you can always prove that you sent a letter to dispute this information. All right, y'all, we had a little change of scene because I had to go grab some coffee. Now, in closing, if you're going to be removing inquiries, whether on the phone or doing it via letter, do it quick. Do it within 24 to 48 hours of that inquiry taking place, because you have a better chance of getting it removed before it hits your credit report. It's okay to rep shop if you have to ride dirty, whatever, but just make sure you rep shop till you get somebody that's going to do it quick, fast, without a police report. Also, be sure that the inquiry is not tied to an open account, because that open account will get removed along with that inquiry. The other thing is, if you need extra help, just go ahead and buy the inquiry dispute packet that we have in the links below. I hope that you found this video super helpful. And if you guys have any topics that you want to hear me talk about, leave them in the comments below. All right. So again, like, comment, share, subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next video. Credit Solutionist out.